Today I'll tell you something rather strange. Huh? This is true story. Once again, not fake. One person who I knew, obviously will not give specific. This female was a big fan of mine, big follower, and is a big fan, big follower, and she decided to, she used to follow each and every video of mine. She used to admire me. One fine day, she decided to set up a YouTube channel. Great. She wanted some advice. She booked a session. She paid for it. Great. I gave her. And lo and behold, she started a channel. Now, due to various reasons, her channel grew fast, really fast. And before you knew it, she actually overtook within a year. I have 50, I think 50, that time I had 50,000 subscribers. I had not yet reached. She crossed 50,000 and she was really growing fast to the point where she would have achieved 100,000 subscribers. She was making more money than me on YouTube only, not consulting, whatever. Okay. And lo and behold, obviously, when you become successful, you feel great, right? So I did, one fine day, check out with her, reach out to her. But now I found that she was not as humble as before or not as reciprocative as before. In fact, this was a funny thing. She was actually giving me advice and lecturing me on what to do, which was, I didn't ask for it. If I'd asked for it, fine. She was saying, Loy, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, your thumbnails are like this, your SEO is like that. And I was like, okay, stop, listen. Let's focus on congratulating you, and I'm very happy for you. Okay. Oh, fine, whatever. She didn't like it. And okay. Before I knew it, she blocked me, not as the whole Facebook. She blocked my chat. So I couldn't send her any message. Okay, fine, whatever. I didn't take it personally. Out of the blue, I just, few days ago, I checked, wanted to see what's happening. Yeah, you're curious as a human being. I just wanted to check her channel, what's going on. Her views were more or less, a subscriber base was more or less impressive. It was not bad. But lo and behold, I saw the videos and there was no video for, I think, 3 months. And I was like, oh, okay, this is strange. Why 3 months no video? 3 months is not good. Huh? I mean, 1 week is max. You can't go on like this. And the video that was uploaded 3 months ago had very poor views. The content was not up to the mark. There was no, graphics and this and that. Just a normal video where she's talking. And that kind of, I was like, huh? What? Okay. So then I just left a message on one of the posts that she had, because obviously she had blocked me, right? Because I was curious, what the hell is happening? So I posted, she had put something about be positive and all. Just, hey, hi, how are you doing? I hope everything's fine with you. Send me a message, let's just chat. No sooner I sent that, to my surprise, she immediately sent me a message back. So she unblocked me. Oh, very nice, okay. Hey, hi Loy, how are you? Long time. Hi, fine, everything. So I said, hey, what's happening to when you're going to reach your 100,000 subscribers? Because she was nearly at 100. And then, to my surprise, she told me, Loy, I've kind of lost interest. I was like, are you serious? I mean, you're going to touch 100,000 subscribers. Obviously, it'll take a couple of months. It's not going to happen that easy. How can you lose? So, long story short, she reached burnt out. She was losing the passion, the flair for it. She gave a ton of excuses, not excuses, reasons. I don't feel like it, not liking it. There are very bad comments. There are people talking shit about me, gossip. I fought with others and became a police case and this and that. There's too much drama in the house, and now I just feel sick to the stomach and I don't even feel like uploading anything. So I just kept quiet and I didn't say anything because obviously she didn't seem in a frame of mind. It's not that I'm looking at her as a threat. She's not my competitor in my line of work. So I just kept quiet. Okay. Now why am I sharing this? I'll get to it. Let me give you another example. This particular young man who I knew from my days in Dubai, tall, lanky young boy, okay, very skinny, super skinny. I mean, he was so skinny to the point he looked unhealthy, okay, and he was very tall. Huh? But this poor boy used to get bullied by everyone, and on top of that, he had a skin, like that Michael Jackson's skin disease where you turn pink and all that. He had that all across. And those days, you're talking of 11 years, 10 years ago or something. For me, I was just a chill pill guy and, would meet anyone, talk to anyone. So he used to follow my content even those days, even though there was nothing. And he admired me because I was a bodybuilder. But I used to talk to him very nicely. He was a young boy, like almost going to complete school. Okay. So he said, one day, can I come to the gym where you are and see your workouts? I said, feel free, just come. I was pretty open. So he came there, he sat down, obviously slouch shoulders, feeling depressed, and he was watching me do exercise and he was asking, what about this, what about that? Everything I answered him, I guided him. And, given that he was my friend on Facebook, he would keep sending me messages. I used to always guide him. So after I left UAE and I came to Thailand, I wasn't in touch with them for a long time. One fine day, I saw this on my feed, and lo and behold, I saw this guy with an incredible physique, upper body, toned and dark skin, but he had, the thing that stood out, he had the pink skin also, but he had a rock hard abs. I was like, shit, this looks like that boy. Later on when I checked, I realized it is the same boy. I was blown away. How can someone in 5 years or whatever, after me leaving Dubai, 5 or 6 years, that time it was 3 years, 3 or 4 years, whatever, have a body that was maybe double or 3 times my size. Like huge, huh? And he was putting there for people who keep saying, what? You're using steroids, get a life, and you do not know what hard work is all about. And obviously, I knew that he was taking steroids. It was 100%. There's no way in 5 years you can become like almost a amateur pro bodybuilder, So I sent him a message. I asked him, hey man, you're the same guy, right? He's like, hey Loy, how are you? And I said, you're the same guy, right? He said, yeah. So I said, fucking hell. Oh, your physique. He said, yeah, hard work and all that. And so I told him point blank. I said, what is the gear that you use? Straight away I asked him. He's saying, come on, Loy, don't tell me you're also another hater. I said, see, boss, we are two guys talking like men. Okay. They say, no, don't teach your father how to fuck. I've been with enough and more gym bodybuilders and this and that. I know the sport. Either you can avoid bullshitting or we can just end the conversation. And there he told, okay, just keep this between us. I used a little bit. Little bit means he used. And then I asked him which one, which brand, which. He told me everything. Fine. So I was like, okay. Wished him all the best. That was done. Now one fine day, out of the blue, he just sends me, hey Loy, what's with your big belly, man? That time, if you remember, I still had the stomach before my surgery. Saying, what's with the big belly, man? I said, yeah, I've stopped exercise, I've stopped everything, triathlon. And there he started telling me, hey, listen, you need to focus. He started to lecture me. And imagine this guy is like half my age. you know, your self-image, your self-respect. We look up to you, and we'll lose respect. You want? I'll make a. I'll coach you. I'll guide you. Blah blah blah. You need to all advice. I said I appreciate it's good advice. Thank you, but I don't need it. My priority is elsewhere. Not wanting to keep quiet, he was like, "Do you know what it does to your image? Do you know what it does to you?" He still went on. Finally, when he was not getting the message, I said, "My dear kiddo, listen. Your priority is building a physique because your daddy is taking care of you, paying your bills. I don't have a daddy who takes care of my bills. Okay? So I'm making you understand, but you're not getting it. My focus is my work. I need to earn money. I need to save money. And I'm earning and I'm building my brand. You do the same. And then when you reach that level where you can earn like me, you can build a brand like me, and maintain a physique, then I'll take your advice." He didn't like that very much, and obviously he said, "Do you know what the fuck is wrong with you?" And he started using profanities, which for a kid who's half my age, I don't need to take it. He's saying, and he started telling you, "Can you even lift like what I do, or can you even show a physique like mine? You're talking so." I didn't need to take it. Blocked and delete. Bye bye. For me, if you're half my age and you cross the line, not even going to bother. Okay. So now, what happened to this guy? Obviously, the bad and good, right? I blocked him, so obviously I couldn't see what he was doing and all that. Okay. So one fine day, out of curiosity, and he has kept his profile open because obviously he wants to show his body, right? I happened to check. This is after COVID. After COVID had hit, I checked, and now this guy apparently couldn't go to the gym anymore. Okay, he couldn't go to the gym, so obviously he couldn't train. And obviously, gym coaches, if you take any substance, you have to use it, right? And if you use it, it just doesn't work. You have to do the exercise, right? So now he is relegated to being at home. The second one is his father, who was running a business. His business suffered very badly, very, very badly, due to which the pocket money that he used to get, free money, stopped. And due to which his father started telling him, "You need to work," which didn't work out very well, because now where would he go to work? And he didn't want to work because he's used to this lifestyle. Eventually, fights went back to us where he no longer would even pay for anything. So now he had to work. And when you work and you have to spend your own, you don't have a lot of free money to buy expensive gear and supplements and food. And on top of that, gyms are not open. What do? You could clearly make out his physique had come down. But now he is not showing his physique. He is covering it. And because of this, he developed bad habits. I don't know about alcohol, but I definitely saw him smoking. And smoking doesn't help. And I just saw, and I knew for a fact, now the decline phase had started. Now I gave you two examples. Okay. I'll give you the last one, and then I'll give you the moral of the story. Okay. Pay attention to this one. This young man, I've spoken about this guy before, so I'll not go too much in detail. But the young man who had come to me for my services to get a job didn't like that I was hard on him. And lo and behold, instead of focusing on getting a job and taking my advice, he decided to do what I'm doing, become a coach. Okay. He decided to become not personal branding coach, business branding coach. And this is nothing new because I've had people copy, I'm a personal branding strategist, this and that, fine. And he actually started to take parts of my content. I could see the similarities. But then again, my content, how did I get it? I read from books and sources and I formed my own. So he's copying me. It's okay. And very soon he literally took my blueprint. Okay. Why I didn't say anything, I'll tell you. Initial success is always there. Initial spike of followers, spike of admirers, spike of whatever. And initial clients are also there. Okay? And obviously, he didn't care a damn. But he would put, subtle jabs at me. There are some people who think no end of themselves, some people who like to be rebels, who will put you down. Don't let them. I knew what he was targeting. I just ignored it. Okay, I didn't need to. And to show his spite, he would send me just FYI. No, not FYI. Oh, you can come down to my webinar. They used to do webinar, seminar, whatever. So he teamed up with a ClickFunnels guy. And, if you have someone who teaches you SEO and paid ads on Google, paid ads on Facebook, of course, you'll shoot up faster. Okay. However, after, obviously I'm not in touch with him 24/7. I didn't block because he was still respectful. After a very long time, I one day saw an update. Now he's in India. He was in Dubai before, now he's in India. And now he's working in one of those kind of call centers. So I sent him a message. I was like, because I saw him with a photograph with his friend. I said, what the hell happened? You were into business branding and you were positioning yourself as a coach. Your Facebook banner was with a suit and tie. And so I asked him, didn't it work out? And I didn't say this out of mocking him. I was genuinely curious what happened. And then he told me that initial success was there. But very soon that initial success died out. And then added to the COVID and all that, people had less money to spend. And then he started dwindling down. Money was just going to get likes, comments, but it was not translating to business. And he found it very difficult to sustain. Obviously, you have to pay. In Dubai, it's not cheap. License cost, business cost, visa cost. So he decided, okay, he'll come down to India and he'll try it from India. It'll be cheaper, right? You can go anywhere. In India, he could stay with his parents' house, no rent. He didn't have to travel anywhere, didn't need visa money. So he went there. But very soon his parents jumped on his head and said, where is the money? You're not going to eat food for free. You're not going to sit, rent for free. You have to support us or get out and work. And he fought with them until one fine day he realized it's not working out because they gave him an ultimatum, get out. And they disconnected the internet and with your laptop and no place to meet anyone, what are you going to do? He stopped, he couldn't afford to pay that coach because that coach was busy sucking him dry, taking his money for ads. That's not coaching. That's being a SEO guy who's spending your money and taking commission. He didn't advise him nothing, he didn't coach him nothing. So today he's in a call center. The sad fact is, before all this, he was in Dubai. He could have got a good job, which would have been, I think, 6 times or 8 times more the salary than what he's getting as a call center, maybe even 10 times. And he could have had a decent life. Now, as he's become older, his chances to go abroad are diminishing and dying. His parents no longer can support his nonsense. Now he regrets it. But now what can you do? So why am I sharing these 3 stories with you? Now comes the moral of the story. See, whenever you start something, it's a lot of fun. It's really fun. Whether it's a business, whether it's a new venture, whether it is a YouTube, freelancer, coach, whatever. The problem is not starting up. The problem is consistency. The problem is sustainability. The problem is survival. The problem is, and how do you thrive? How do you grow? It's not just about, keeping a long-term vision and not being sustainable. That is why I tell people, see, listen, before you jump into all this, Take it step by step, step by step. As you are working at the side, create a side business, let it grow slowly, slowly. And then when it both matches, then you make the transition. And that is smart. Not just dump this, go here, and you will be successful. Never works that way. And like the same principles of business, at some point, your money is going to dry up, your savings are going to dry up, and you'll be spending to maintain your business and your image. All that you'll busy spend it to keep it afloat. And then you'll realize, like, fuck man, what did I do? Why did I start this business? I have to pay salaries, I have to pay employees, I have to pay people. Or you jump into being I'm a new coach, I'm a new expert. Doesn't work that way. 10 to 11 years, if you can give that and a time, then you might start making some money. Why do you think I every day work hard? 3 to 4 videos, answer messages, emails, get in touch with people. Why do you think I study? Why do you think I learn? Why do you think I go to my mentors? Why do you think I invest so much time researching? Hard work, success doesn't come without hard work. Many idiots are there. Oh, he calls himself successful and he's working hard. What? What is that supposed to mean? What is successful means what? You retire and lie down on the beach and money just multiplies? Which world are you? This is not cryptocurrency world, my friend. You stupid, ignorant little fool. Anyway, I wanted to share this because a lot of youngsters today think is an easy way to succeed. There are so many factors, from burnouts to mental pressure, peer pressure, emotional pressure, to the variables of the economy, inflation. And yes, where are your customers? You don't get them, you don't survive, right? So this is what I wanted to share. Let me know, did you learn anything important from this? Good, bad, ugly? Love to hear from you. It's me signing off. You guys take care. Ciao.